This is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 5, verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. All praise to the Most High Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone, pushing this doctrine of truth to the nation of Israel, who are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. I want to say peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Alright, I wanted to do a lesson on Peter 5 and 8 here, because we are at that time where the devil is about to really start showing his horns. As it says in Revelation 12, verse 12, the devil's going to come down with great wrath, okay? Because he knoweth that he has a short time. Alright? So, as you know, well, many of us know, there may be some new people in the truth, but Esau Edom, also known as the devil, is about to come down with great wrath. And he's about to do that by way of his Maximes, okay? And he's going to push his Maximes on the world, but he's going to target Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans first. And he said that. He's been saying that all along, because all of a sudden we've become the face of this pandemic. Okay? So it's all the more reason for us to be sober, be vigilant, because we know that he's about to show his horns, right? So let's look up this word vigilant and see what that means. It's always good to look up words so you can put things in proper perspective and in context. So it reads, keeping careful watch for possible danger or difficulties. Alright? And that's exactly what you need to be doing with this devil. Okay? We need to be extra vigilant. We need to be careful. We need to be watchful. And we need to be praying. Okay? We need to be asking for more wisdom, more faith, because this is a spiritual battle. Okay? And ultimately, we're going to prevail. But we need divine intervention. Okay? Because this devil's not playing. And he's going to push his poison on the entire world, starting with the Israelites. So I think it's also important. I should have done this at the beginning of the video, but it's important to identify who the devil is, because I did mention it's Esau Edom, but I can't assume that everybody that tunes in knows exactly who that is. Okay, so let's go back to 1 Peter and highlight the word adversary. Adversary, the devil. Okay, so we know what adversary is. So we need to find out what adversary is, like an enemy, right? So let's go to Psalm and identify who our enemy is. We have several as a nation. Okay? So 83 verse 1, keep not thou silence, O Yahawah, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahawah. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. So they're all united against us, okay? And they conspired to take us down, to destroy us as a nation. So who is it? Who are these people that are confederate against the Israelites? The tabernacles of Edom. That's Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. The Ishmaelites. That's the Arabs of Moab, the Chinese, and the Hagarenes. Okay, but we're gonna focus on Esau, Edom, because he is the wicked and he is the enemy of righteousness. Okay, he's the enemy of all righteousness, and he's the one that's pushing these Maximes. Okay, so with that said, we've identified who he is, who the adversary or the devil is, right? And he's going to come in like a roaring lion. That's right. Walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. Okay? And we know he wants to devour and destroy the Israelites. Why? Because he wants that birthright back. That's what this is all about. Okay? That perpetual hatred that's talked about in the book of Ezekiel is real, and it's going to burn forever. Okay? If the earth were to be here another 10,000 years with Esau, Edom in rulership, well, guess what? 10,000 years from now, he'd still be doing the same thing, killing our people, discriminating against our people, because they are driven by hatred. They're wicked, and they're supposed to hate the Israelites. Okay? That's just the way it is. That's just the way the Most High wrote his story. Okay? So let's go to the book of Isaiah to get some more characteristics about these devils. Okay? Isaiah 59 verse 7. It reads, Their feet run to evil, and they make haste to shed innocent blood. Their thoughts are thoughts of iniquity, wasting, and destruction are in their paths. Okay? So that means that these people, they live to do evil. Okay? They make haste to shed innocent blood. They're quick to do that. That's what haste means. They're very quick to shed the blood of the innocent. Okay? The Israelites especially. And we've seen that demonstrated time and time again since we got off the slave ships. Okay? 350 years ago. Their thoughts are thoughts of iniquity. Now that's heavy, because that means that evil and wickedness is always on their minds. Okay? Wasting and destruction are in their path. So wherever they walk, wherever they go, wherever they travel, destruction is in their paths. What does that mean? They're destroyers. Destroyers of life. Okay? They're about death. They're not about life. They destroy everything they touch. Okay? The oceans are polluted with all kinds of toxic chemicals, mercury in the seas, okay, and all other types of chemicals that are harmful to the fish, to the marine life. Okay? And if it's harmful to the marine life, the fish, it's going to be harmful to us, the humans. But they don't care, because they're self-destructive. They're the wicked. They're demons. Okay? The rainforests, they're chopping them down. Chopping them down exponentially. Okay? And it's affecting the atmosphere, because trees give off oxygen. And that's going to impact the climate. It's going to impact the the ecosystem at some point. If you're chopping down more trees than the trees are able to produce or grow, then that's going to cause a problem, a major problem, and it has. Okay? So we know these people are all about destruction. They're all about wickedness and evil. Okay? Let's look at another example. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 4, verse 16. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away, unless they cause some to fall. Now let's break this down. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief. These devils are not sleeping unless they're doing some harm to somebody, especially the Israelites. The Israelites are going to be Esau, Edom's arch enemy. Why? Well, we just talked about it. They're sore over that birthright, right? They're angry. They're upset. They want it back, but they're not going to get it back. So, like Esau said, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. And then after that, he said he was going to slay his brother Jacob. Okay? And I'm roughly paraphrasing, but that's what started it all. And it's been ongoing since then. Okay? And their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall. These people can't sleep at night unless they're doing wickedness. Just think about that. These people are plotting around the clock on how to destroy the Israelites. Alright? So they mean business. And like I said, they're really going to show their horns when it comes time to push their agenda with these vaccines. And then ultimately, the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip. Okay? And we know these vaccines are a precursor for the mark of the beast. I mean, right now, it is so clear. It's so clear that what we're seeing has everything to do with this mark of the beast chip. Alright? Or this RFID chip. I mean, you can't deny it at this point. You cannot deny it. I mean, seeing as how everything that they're doing right now is a preparation to ultimately achieve putting these RFID implants in everybody across the world. Man, woman, and child. That's the goal. Okay? They want to be like God. The book of Isaiah, chapter 47, verse 10, the beginning of it, says something to the effect that Esau, Edom says, I am, as if to say, I am the Lord, I am God, or Yahawah. Okay? So, these people are the wicked, and they're the wicked for a reason. Okay? And that's why it's so important for people to be able to identify who your enemy is. Okay? That's why it's so important to be able to see, without a doubt, and know who and why these people are the enemy. Okay? People in the Christian church are completely oblivious to this. Alright? They still don't know that Esau, Edom is our number one enemy here on earth. Right? Like that saying goes, what you don't know can and will hurt you. And in this case, not only can it hurt you, but ultimately it can kill you. Because you go ahead and take that RFID microchip, well, guess what? You're going to be destroyed by the Most High. If the plagues don't get you, the nuclear missiles will. Okay? So, that's why it's so important to know who your enemy is. And they won't talk about that in the Christian church, because the people running the Christian churches, the people that are issuing the 501c3s, the tax exemptions for churches, are the Edomites, Esau, Edom. So they're not going to tell you who they are. They're not going to tell you that they're the devil. That's why it's incumbent on everybody, the nation of Israel, throughout the four corners of the earth, to listen to the prophets that were sent from on high. Because the Most High has revealed his secrets to his servants. And that's pursuant to the book of Amos. I want to say chapter 3, verse 7. It says he reveals, surely the Lord will do nothing, but he reveals his secrets to his servants. And that's true, because we've been seeing that. These brothers at GMS have been preaching the word, and they've been very, very, very diligent and consistent with their message, pushing the gospel. So you need to take heed to these brothers. Take heed to them, okay? Because they know what they're talking about. They are endowed with the Spirit, the Holy Spirit, the Ruach HaKodesh. All right? I hope you people that are followers of IUIC and House of Israel and Adam Abbott, those brothers that say the mark of beast is the mark of the beast is not the RFID chip. Some of them say it's philosophies, John 3:16, currency. I don't know who's pushing what, but I do know those three Israelite camps all agree that the mark of the beast is not the RFID chip, microchip. That's a very dangerous aspect of the doctrine, because, like I said, you guarantee death if you take that mark. All right? You're basically giving your soul away to the devil. All right? You're defiling the temple. And the Most High, Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, is not going to take kindly to Israelites defiling his dwelling place, his tabernacle. Okay? This is what we're supposed to be doing, or we're supposed to be building the tabernacle of David. Okay? 144,000. That's what it starts with. That is what we're supposed to be doing, and we have to keep the temples pure. Keep them holy. Okay? So we should not be entertaining putting vaccines or microchips or anything that's going to defile the temple, especially now in the last days. We are to present our bodies as a living sacrifice. Okay? So, anyway, that's all I have for now. You brothers and sisters just need to be vigilant. You got to be very vigilant. Keep your eye on the devil, because again, he's coming down with great wrath. All right. And by refusing to take his vaccines, you may have to risk going into a concentration camp. That's the risk that we all face. But you need to know that Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, is going to protect us and deliver us. Okay, and you got to believe that. Your faith has to be at an all-time high, especially now that we're at the cusp of Jacob's trouble. Okay? So, anyway, Shalom. I hope this was edifying for you. Call halal Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone, pushing this doctrine of truth to the nation of Israel, who are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom.